What is up, you guys? It is Tuesday, so on Sunday's video I said that I would be sharing with you guys a shoulder and leg workout as well as some progress videos and kind of touch on what I have planned for the next few weeks in regards to my prep slash cut. I hesitated about posting this for a really long time after I reviewed the footage just because it is the most vulnerable I've ever been with YouTube. I have never done like a check-in at this body fat percentage with this raw of footage. It's a big thing for me. I mean, I show a lot of my like realness and stuff like that on Instagram at this body fat percentage, but obviously in post or, you know, it's just a photo, so it's just still photo and you can only see what you see in the photo, but in a video you see literally everything. So this one was a big step for me. It took a lot of courage for me to just add it into this video, and I hope what this does is it helps some of you guys out there who may be on more my side of the spectrum. I'm no small girl, that I can fully own that. I mean, my stats are 162.4 as of this morning, and I'm only 5'1". So that's pretty heavy for a girl my height. I know I do have a lot of muscle as well, but regardless, that's a lot of weight for me to be carrying. This is where my starting point is. You guys are probably seeing a video of it right now, but this is where my starting point is, and I am comfortable enough to share it with you guys, but does that mean I like being at this body fat percentage? Definitely not. So I'm definitely excited to be leaning down a little bit. So definitely looking forward to that. But the main reason I wanted to put out this raw footage of my check-in is because I feel that there's a lot of social media influencers out there who are so incredible and so amazing at being super raw with you guys and being realistic with you guys, and I absolutely admire that about a lot of people. However, like I said, I feel like not a lot of women are as heavy as I am and as vulnerable as I am at the same time. So I feel that me sharing this footage with you guys helps you realize that sometimes, like even for me, when I see a before photo of someone, I almost wish I looked like their before photo, even though they feel uncomfortable there. And I mean, that kind of just shows you that everyone has a different comfortable, uncomfortable stage, and it's different for everybody. But for me, you know, I just really wanted to show that, you know, there are, you know, fitness influencers out there who are more on the heavier side than on the smaller side. I'm not trying to discredit anybody saying that like what are you talking about, like you don't need to lean down or anything like that. Like, I'm not doing that at all. What I'm trying to put out there is just to show you guys that there are bigger girls like me who will share their journey of getting leaner, just so you guys know that there are many different before physiques out there, and you don't need to feel bad about yourself if you don't look anywhere close to like someone else's before photo. Like, I don't know if this is making sense, but I hope it does. But basically, like I've ranted for the past 3.5 minutes, is that I just want to show that there's different kinds of before stages and after stages and stuff like that, and I just wanted to show you guys that like I'm someone who is more on the heavier side, and I'll be sharing everything with you guys, like my progress with you guys, so that if you're kind of in my bubble, you know that anything is possible and that we can get to that after physique that we want. And just to, you know, be honest and real with you guys, that someone at my weight and my height, it is possible for us to get down to a certain physique where we're a little bit more confident and comfortable and stuff like that. That's it for this clip. On to the next clip of ranting, and then as I talk, you guys will see the shoulder and glute workouts. So, and the glute workout will have the reps and sets and the exercise names on the screen while I talk, and it'll also be in the description box down below if you guys are looking for it and want to try it out. So I'm going to stop this clip and we'll move on to the next clip. And the reason that I say prep slash cut is because this time around I'm in a very different headspace, I guess you could say. I love competing. I love the stage. It's something that I look forward to every single year, and I think that's very obvious through my videos, my photos, and just when I talk about competing, I think it's very clear that it's something I love to do and I'm so passionate about, and I just truly do enjoy everything that comes with it, the ups and downs, everything. But I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just learning and I'm just growing up and it comes in time for some competitors. But for me, it's no secret that I struggle when it comes to not competition prep. When it comes competition time, like I am so focused. I get on my meal plan, I get on my training, cardio, everything like on point. Like for example, I started prep a little over a week ago now and I've been perfect since then. But it's like, why couldn't I do that in the off season leading up to this point so that I wouldn't have so much to lose kind of thing. So obviously there's something in my head like mentally where I need that super big goal in mind and I need it to be like a real thing, like not just like a make-believe thing. Like I need it to be a real deadline, timeline for me to be laser focused, and I don't know what it is. I'm trying to figure that out because it just doesn't make sense to me when I sit here and think like, Gabby, like how are you so focused when it's like, okay, 14 weeks out till nationals, but then when it's like, okay, maybe you should lean down a little bit before prep starts, so then it makes your life easier, like I just can't do it for more than like a week. Like it just doesn't make sense to me, and that's, like I said, that's something that I need to work on, and it's something that I need to reflect on a bit more and really like nail it down to the root of why I need such a big goal in order for me to be so laser focused and on the ball with things. Because if I were to have this kind of mentality and like strength and focus and drive in the off season like I do when it's like prep time, like I would be so much, I would do so much better and I would just make my prep so much easier. Like why wouldn't I want that? So it's so bothersome to me that I just can't get a grip of it off season like I do on season. And I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses or anything like that, but I'm just being straight up honest with you guys. I don't know if it's the big goal that gets me so driven, and I mean, some people are like that. Some people are like, they're all or nothing, or it's like moderation kind of thing. And I think for me, I'm just like a really big, like I work well under pressure. I work well on a short timeline. Like I'm that kind of person. So I think that's why maybe, but it's just not something that I want to keep up if I want to keep competing. It's not healthy for me in any single way. My whole thing when it comes to like prepping slash cutting and why I can't choose what term to use is because yes, the ultimate goal is to do nationals again this year because of my love for competing in, you know, obviously I want a pro card, and it used to be kind of like a race for me, but now I've kind of realized like it's not a race. But obviously I do want to go to nationals this year. But given that I didn't have the off season that I hoped for, and that is nothing to do with my coach or anything like that, it was all me. I had him the whole off season, and I guess I chose not to follow the plan like I should have, and I let so many other things that happen in life like totally hinder my whole fitness. And like I just didn't, like I had all the tools that I guess I made excuses, and I didn't think of, you know, what I initially thought of. Like in the beginning of off season, like right after my show, I was like, you know what, like I need to stay lean. Like I have to. Like if I want to compete next year, like I have to. Like this is what's going to help me get to that next step of conditioning. And I knew that, and like I know all these things, but for whatever reason, it just didn't stick to me during this past off season. So now I'm definitely paying the consequences because I have 4 less weeks to lose just as much body fat as I did last year. And I just don't know how my body's gonna respond. So with that being said, we have the plan of going to nationals. However, if at any point during this journey, we feel like my coach and I, Darren Mailing, feel that my body is just not responding the way it should and it's just not a good idea for me to step on stage, then I certainly won't. The stage will always be there, the pro card will always be there, but my health will always come first. If stepping back from competing to work on, you know, getting to that more 10 to 15 pound range from stage weight is more beneficial than me pushing all the way to get to the national stage this year is more beneficial, then that's what we're gonna do. It's really up in the air right now. I'm still gonna train like I am doing nationals. I'm still gonna diet like I'm doing nationals. Like I'm gonna do everything as if it's a prep. However, at the back of my mind, I still have that thought in my head that it could not happen because I'm just being realistic. It's not that I'm not willing to fight. It's not that I'm doubtful of myself, like 150%, like I just don't believe in myself. And it's not that I'm making excuses. It's nothing like that, and I hope you guys don't take it that way. It's that I'm just being realistic, and I feel like a lot of people just don't know how to be realistic with themselves when it comes to competing. Everybody has that, oh, I want to step on stage, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, but it's like sometimes you need to scale back and really look at it and think, like, is this something that is realistic right now? Is it something that's going to benefit you in the future? Is it something that you should be doing? Like, you need to keep those kind of things in account when you're in a position like I am. I am starting a new business. I gained 30 pounds again this off season, and I'm just kind of all over the place. So I have lots of things to factor in when it comes to this prep, and we're gonna take it week by week. That was a little bit of a rant for you guys, but I just wanted to keep you guys up to speed as to what what this cut slash prep is going to mean. If I don't do a show, then it'll obviously break my heart, because I have been competing like every year since I started competing. So taking a break will be really hard, because I did do it after my first show for like a year and a half, because I just wasn't so serious about bodybuilding. But since I came back, since I like did my comeback, which was in 2014, I believe was when I came back, I have been competing back to back, and it's because I love it. And I love pushing my body to limits. I love the challenge. I love the ups and downs. I just love learning. I love everything about competing. But like I said, sometimes you just have to be really realistic with yourself. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated with that. If I don't do a show, I'll probably do like a photo shoot or something like that. Or, sometimes you don't even need to do that, because for me, I'd like to be lighter. It's not all that fun being 160 pounds at only like 5'1". It can be uncomfortable. As much as I'm comfortable in my skin, it can also be uncomfortable. So don't get that twisted when I say I'm comfortable in my skin. It doesn't mean I like to be there, and it's not that I want to be there. It's just that I have accepted kind of the path I've taken kind of thing. So either way, it'll be nice to like lean down, especially with summertime and stuff like that. And just for myself as a brand, as an athlete, it would be good as well. So either way, I'm cutting still, show or not. So that'll be good. We've kicked it up to very high intensity workouts, and my diet is, as usual, pretty high protein, pretty high fat, just because that's what my body seems to respond to better. So that's kind of the overall review of what my journey is going to be like. I am technically 14 weeks out, I think. 14 or 15 weeks out technically, so that's kind of the timeline that we have to work with. So we're gonna just have to wait and see how everything plays out. I'm a strong believer that everything happens for a reason, so that's kind of the mentality I have right now. So whatever comes my way, I know is for a good reason. But I kind of plan on doing with this whole journey is I think I'm gonna vlog like a little bit every day and add them into a Tuesday video. I think that's the smartest thing for me to do. I just can't commit to 3 uploads a week, 2 uploads a week as it is, plus my social media video that goes out on a weekly basis is enough for me to handle for right now. So I think I'm just gonna do like a little bit of vlogging like every day here and there, and then add it all into one video and upload it on Tuesday with like a workout or a recipe or something like that. So that's kind of my plan when it comes to like documenting it on here on YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. Like I said, I'll be keeping you guys up to date through vlogs and on Instagram as I usually do. So definitely stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys on Sunday for another video.